right here, no.
Yeah.
Here?
No, that's
Don't roll.
yeah.
Over there.
Everybody's still in first.
My spot. Yeah, nobody sat up here though.
Another one up?
Just Tanya's there.
Gotcha.
dropping songs they ain't even cold. Weezy on top of that, we ain't even home. Yeah, be very afraid. These other rappers get bodied and carried away. Give me a nigga, they get married today. And now you that be hating for Karen K. Yeah, you a star in my eyes. You another white girl, party of five. I'll be drinking a little more, I'm party inside. Can't believe we really made it, I'm party surprised. I swear, nigga, this one for the books. Man, I swear this is fun as it looks. Man, I'm really trying to make it more than what it is. Cause everybody dies, but not everybody lives.
Congratulations, Matthew, on your graduation from high school. Many happy to be successful in college.
Congratulations, we love you.
Change, we wanted everything, wanted everything. go to these words, talking pregnant, all these groupies just ain't in the field.
Regularly, you know, working to play a part. Very proud of you and the
Wanna be friends, how coincidental. This supposed to be y'all, yeah, we ain't get the memo. A young king, heavy and low. 40 got a bunch of weird, we ain't even roll. These niggas be dropping songs, they ain't even cold. Weezy on top of that, we ain't even home. Yeah, be very afraid. These other rappers get body and carried away. Give me a nigga, they get married today. And now you people that we hate, we catch you K. Woo, yeah, you a star in my eyes. You and all the white girls, party of five. Are we drinking a little more? I can party inside. I can't believe we really made it. I'm party surprised. I swear, nigga, this one for the books. Man, I swear this shit, this is
My name is Steve Repperton, high school principal. Welcome to our graduation ceremony. I'd like to start by introducing Katie Mancino, who's going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Everybody please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I would now like to call up Ms. Samantha Gardulo, who's going to sing our national anthem, and Lillian Klein is going to sign the anthem. Everybody please stand.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I want to thank you all for joining us tonight to celebrate the successes and achievements of the class of 2021. There are so many people in our audience that have played a tremendous role. Parents, district representatives, and the faculty have created a partnership that has supported each and every one of our graduates. Thank you all for your efforts and support. I would also like to thank all the members of our Board of Education, Central Administration, and district representatives who are joining us this evening. They are not able to attend in person because of capacity restrictions, but I know they are watching on the live stream. Thank you for your support. Tonight, we are recognizing the class of 2021 to mark their graduation from high school. The diplomas these graduates will receive represent years of hard work, commitment, dedication, and will mark a huge turning point in the lives of these young people. The class of 2021 will be greatly missed, and most of us here tonight can attest to their incredible academic achievements and the tremendous volunteer work so many of our students have completed. This class is special, though, because it also marks the first group of students who spent all 4 years of high school here at Sequoia. They were freshmen when we opened the building, and in a lot of ways, these graduates here tonight helped form the culture of Sequoia High School. Moving forward, they will have defined what it means to be a Sequoia High School student. You will always be remembered for that, so thank you. But this graduating class is so much more. This class is unique, not because of what they accomplished, but for the challenges they've overcome. As Booker T. Washington once said, success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, as by the obstacles which he has overcome. Typically, students come to Sequoia High School because they have struggled somewhere else. Whether it was academic reasons, behavioral problems, or social emotional issues, students were not successful in their home districts, and they needed a new place to attend school. At that moment, I think if most people were honest with themselves, parents, students, tonight was a distant dream. Many felt like this was never going to happen. Faced with that level of frustration, most people would have given up. These students here tonight never gave up. They chose to keep working. They chose to work harder. They chose to change. They made the change in their study habits, or they made the social, emotional, and behavioral changes to develop character and find success in school. These students have also faced some of the most challenging times any of us have ever experienced. With the COVID pandemic, these students had to battle through school closures, virtual learning, quarantines, social distance regulations, face masks, basically a total upheaval of the high school experience. They were challenged in ways none of us could have ever imagined. Through it all, they responded with resilience and maturity. Thinking about it though, it really shouldn't have been a surprise, because resiliency is the trademark of a Sequoia High School student. A few weeks ago, we held an academic awards ceremony here at the school. Unfortunately, parents weren't able to attend because of capacity issues. If you were able to attend, however, you would have seen an amazing event. I'm sorry you couldn't. Because as each teacher called students to the stage to present them with awards, you couldn't help but notice the pride in the students. Their faces beamed with smiles. Many of them literally ran to the stage because it was the first time they ever really experienced success in school. President Ronald Reagan once said, "We have every right to dream heroic dreams." Those who say that we're in a time when there are no heroes, they just don't know where to look. Tonight, I know where to look for the heroes, because they're with us. They're the staff who works tirelessly for the students, the families who have supported their children through incredible challenges, and of course our graduates. Your ability to overcome the struggles so many of you have faced through hard work and perseverance amazes and humbles me. To give you all an idea of the accomplishments of this year's graduating class, we had 100 total graduates spread over 3 nights of graduation ceremonies. We have 14 students graduating with advanced Regents diplomas. 73 students graduated with a Regents diploma. 13 students will receive a local diploma, and 42 students will receive a CDOT certificate in conjunction with their diploma. Some of the colleges the students plan on attending in September include SUNY Stony Brook, SUNY Purchase, SUNY New Paltz, SUNY Alfred, SUNY Farmingdale, Meridian College, Malloy College, Hunter College, Suffolk Community College, Nassau Community College, Los Medanos Community College, Hobart Institute of Welding, Lincoln Tech, and Eastern Suffolk Coast Adult Ed. Those are some amazing accomplishments. And lastly, to the graduates, I want you to know how proud we are of you. But remember, these are only the first steps in your journey. Stay on the path of learning wherever you go, whatever you choose to do. Continue to take on life's challenges. Keep in mind the lessons you learned here. Hall of Fame hockey player Wayne Gretzky once said, "You miss 100% of the shots you never take." My last piece of advice to you is never be afraid to take a shot. Congratulations. Now I want to introduce one of our assistant principals, Ms. Diori.
Good evening, everyone. The class of 2021 is led today by our Valedictorian Sabrina Rinke and Salutatorian Alyssa Roman. And we'd like to call Sabrina up to the stage to receive her plaque and say a few words.
Before I begin, I would like to start off by thanking all of you for coming this evening to those who are watching at home. I would also like to thank the staff who have worked hard in order to make our ceremony take place during this difficult time in history. Finally, I would like to give my utmost pleasure in congratulating the 2021 class of graduates. This is a night where we recognize ourselves, our accomplishments, and our new beginnings that have and will continue to unfold through our hard work and dedication. We have come this far and we will continue to flourish and thrive. It has been over a year since the pandemic was declared, yet we grew stronger and learned to cope despite being closed out from the world that once seemed so lofty. Though separated, we were brought together, understanding one another, because it wasn't just a one-country problem, it was a global pandemic. We suffered together. As the world tries to gain back a sense of normality, many of us are still trying our best to adapt or adjust. But instead of tangling ourselves within the uncertainties of the now, what is most important for us, especially for us graduates, is the future. A change cannot be made if one does not look into the future. The future is vast, the future is unknown, yet it is a gate that we must walk through. Our lives are like an extending stairway. My message to you, my fellow graduates, is that you gotta dream big. You have to let your train of mind continue to chug its engines and blow its fuel, because what's a train if it cannot go on and keep itself at home? What I'm saying is that life goes on, and if you do not take action, there will be no destination. Let us be the train of the future, where we are the ones to make change that the world needs. Let us be the voices of the future and the visions. If you have a dream, go for it. As simple as I'm saying this, you gotta go for it if you want it to happen. Get on board and make that dream happen. This is only the beginning of a new chapter of our lives, and do not let this new chapter go to waste. If you want to change the world, be the change you want to see first. We are capable of more than we realize, and we have the potential. Always remind yourself of this, and you will be successful. I want to give myself a credit, and so do many of you. We are all capable. I have strong faith in the idea that everyone has potential, that it depends if one chooses to step up instead of sitting. I want all my fellow graduate classmen to reflect on yourself tonight and see how much you've grown as well. I cannot stress the fact that dreams can come true. There's a quote by Walt Disney that I live by, and that quote is, if you can dream it, you can do it. Dreams do come true if you put your heart, mind, and soul into it. I put my heart, mind, and soul into everything I do, because even the littlest thing can contribute to a greater destination. I believe everything has a meaning, everything has a reason. There is a reason, my fellow graduates, that we are here tonight, and that reason is that we are the future, we are the change.
Melissa Romeo is not here tonight and will attend graduation another day. Please direct your attention to the screen above to hear a few words from Melissa.
I've had plenty of time to write this speech and make it perfect. It has been hard to find the right words. So I'd like to first start off by saying thank you. Over the last 4 years, there have been so many people that have stayed by my side and guided me through my time. Words cannot express how thankful I am for all of my teachers, my peers, my counselor, my close friends, and the rest of the staff here. I know that my fellow graduates and I are feeling a wave of emotions today. Whether you're excited for the future, sad that your time has come to an end, or nervous about living in the real world, we're all in this together. As we are gathered here today, we should look back on all the great memories we have made here, and think of all the new memories we'll make in our future. Just being here today, as you get ready to walk on the stage and accept your diploma, all of you should be on proud of yourself for everything you've accomplished. In my heart, I believe that you all will go far and go on to accomplish so much more than you think you can. From the wise words of Mahatma Gandhi, the future depends on what you do today. Everything you have done has led you to this moment today. It is your choice to make the future truly yours.
you to the screen, and she will say a few words.
Good evening, family, staff, and students. I would like to welcome you to the graduation of the class of 2021. For those of you who are not able to attend in person, thank you for taking the time to join us over Zoom on this special day. Ordinarily, I would consider writing a graduation speech to be difficult enough. Sequoia students have come from widely different areas at various stages of their lives, and therefore I can never truly comprehend the hardships each of you had to endure. While I do not have the time to individually highlight your successes, I am able to remind you of all that we have achieved as a whole. Since freshman year, we have all been getting up before sunrise to prepare ourselves for the day ahead. We have completed a seemingly endless amount of tests required of us to graduate. Not every day has been easy, and not every test has been passed with flying colors, but all of it still helped us to reach this day. Tonight is for you. On a more personal note, I never believed I would live to see this day. My earlier years have led me to believe that I was not worthy enough to be happy. I still struggle when it comes to loving myself, but I know I am no longer alone. I would like to thank Mrs. Kaplan, Mr. McAleese, and Ms. Levins for making my time here truly memorable. I know you were taking put on the spot, but I'm especially thankful to Mr. Perry, who always checked up on me and made me feel as if I were a person and not just a school statistic. I've got to admit, I might miss the dirt graduates. Many of you may be eager to get away, but I believe I would better try to my purpose here. I plan to continue being involved with Sequoia even after my graduation. Whether we are strangers, acquaintances, or friends, thank you for remembering me these past years. We may have stumbled along the way, but our goal has finally been reached. Through various struggles at home, with our families, and against a global pandemic, we have come out alive. I cannot express the joy it brings me to see you all standing here. It's a privilege to be here today with all of you. We made it.
Attorney General Letitia Jean is pleased to continue the Triple C Awards program to recognize the courage, character, and commitment of New York State's outstanding students. While our state's educational landscape has changed drastically over the past year, one thing that remains constant is the resiliency, creativity, and brilliance of our students, teachers, and school administrators. Since the beginning of the pandemic, they have persevered under difficult circumstances and risen to the challenge. The Attorney General is honored to have the opportunity to recognize New York students this year for their achievements, whether it be academic success, community service, peer leadership, or overcoming personal obstacles. I would like to invite to the podium Nicholas Hanley and Keely Mancino to receive the awards. I'd now like to introduce our other assistant principal, Mr. Steve James.
Good evening, everybody. I would like to introduce the Suffolk County School Superintendents Association Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to a high school student who has demonstrated high academic success, leadership ability, and community service. This scholarship is awarded to Sabrina Rinke. Congratulations. Our next award is the Interdistrict Council School Superintendent Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to high school graduates who have completed the Eastern Suffolk BOCES program and will enroll in an institution of higher education with a focus on education. This scholarship is awarded to Nicholas Henry and Megan Johnson. Congratulations. Our next scholarship is the Scope Education Service Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to a high school student who has achieved academic success and plans to enroll in a 2- or 4-year college to pursue a career in education. This scholarship is awarded to Sabrina Rinke. Congratulations. I would now like to introduce Mr. DeSaro, who will be presenting the Sandy Jackson Memorial Scholarship.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. Good evening. It is an honor for the physical education staff to have the opportunity to present the Sandy Jackson Award. Sandy was an educator at Eastern Suffolk BOCES and was loved by staff and students throughout the agency. The winner of this award each carried the same characteristics as Sandy did: sportsmanship, fair play, and a positive attitude. Congratulations to Kayvon Vineyard and Kaylee Mancini. Please I would now like to invite Mr. Flynn and Ms. Catherine to the podium. Thank you.
Good evening. Before we recognize the students who scored in the top 10% of the senior class, we want to let everyone know that this year's class is the most academically competitive class since Sequoia started 4 years ago. It truly speaks to the character and commitment of the senior class, and we're all very proud of our accomplishments. Academic excellence is the demonstrated ability to perform, achieve, and excel in scholastic activities. When the students acknowledge for academic excellence, we equate it with success, dedication, commitment, perseverance, and a great work ethic. We would like to acknowledge the following 5 students who scored in the top 10% of their senior class for academic achievement. They have each received a medal for academic excellence that they're proudly wearing tonight. Will the following students please stand and remain standing? The Valedictorian, Sabrina Rinke. Charles Monette. We also want to recognize our 2 National Honor Society members, Sabrina Rinke and Charles Monette.
This year, the M&T Bank will be awarding 10 students from the class of 2021 with a scholarship of $400 each. Will the following recipients who are present with us tonight please come up and receive your award? Sabrina Rinke, Charles Monette, Nicholas Hanley, Dominique Mulvaney, and Megan Johnson. In addition, please keep a lookout as you'll be receiving your official scholarship in the mail. Congratulations.
All right, seniors, the time is finally here to award our graduates and their certificates and diplomas. It's been 13 years of hard work. First up, our valedictorian, Sabrina Rinke. Lillian Klein. Jake DeRose. Christopher Fallon. Andrea Fernandez Lopez. John Hoffmuller. Logan Gilchrist. Devon Guignard. Kaylee Gomez Hernandez. Brian Heberlin. Nicholas Hanley. Deanna Hartman. Alice Hertzon. Gianna Hughes. Megan Johnson. Michael LaGuardia. Matthew Lang. Christopher Lanigan. Elizabeth Leon Alvarado. Andre Lewis. William Lewis. Melissa Lopez. Jessica Lotito. Marshall McDonald. Kaylee Mancino. Alexander Martinez. Jose Martinez. Lisa Mastermaker. Dominique Molden. Joseph McGee. Jason Mejia Pula. Melinda Miller. Charles Bonnet. Angela Pereira. Emily Simmons. Luigi Strada. Long run. I present to you the Sequoia High School class of 2021.
I'd like to call up Kavan Gibbon to lead us in our Tassa ceremony to close.
All right.
Will all graduates please rise? Historically, all students wore academic attire to their classes. In the tradition of academic attire, those individuals who had not yet been awarded a high school diploma wore the tassels on their caps on the right-hand side of the cap, while those who had already received a diploma wore their tassels on the left. Today, as a part of the graduation exercise, we have been admitted to the academic community through the awarding of our high school degree in recognition. In recognition of this achievement, all graduates are now allowed to wear the tassels on their caps on the left side. Therefore, will all of you who have graduated, please move the tassel to the left side of your cap.
Come on, Jose.
Congratulations on your admission to the world of educated men and women. Please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2021.